will be starting in a few minutes. I know that the call, I think, just ended with State Director Deborah. So as soon as we're ready, we will get started. Kay, if you'll unmute yourself to do the introductions, we're good. If you're ready to start.
Good morning, I am. How is everyone? Wave if you can hear me. Yay. This is what Carolyn taught us yesterday, if you're in that session. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much, friends and new friends, for joining us this morning. We are kicking off our first virtual wellness mindful meditation with Ahmon Larry Davis, and we're very excited that he has joined us. He's going to do a 30-minute session, but I wanted to take this opportunity on behalf of our State Director, Deborah Tyler-Horton, to say thank you, thank you, thank you. In recognition of National Volunteer Week, we're doing some creative, fun things to engage with you in the virtual space, since because of COVID-19, we're not able to gather in person anymore. So we miss you, we miss seeing you, but this is another way for us to show our gratitude and to continue our community partnership with the work that we're doing in the community. And I hope that you have been getting lots of emails from us, I'm lots as in just, I'm kidding, not lots, but all of the relevant emails on COVID-19. We have been hosting some amazing information-packed weekly COVID-19 teletown halls. If you haven't, I'm happy to send you the link for that so that you can be on top of that. And then if you are looking for information, visit our website at aarp.org/coronavirus. And that's all I'm gonna say. Want to kick it off and pass the baton, excuse me, to Mr. Davis, who is going to help us to find peace. Namaste.
Namaste. Greetings, AARP family. How are you? Raise your hand if you're okay, and I'm praying for you if you're not. We're going to do a meditation today, and it's going to be interesting. As Ms. Kay said, this is going to be a webinar, well, and not a webinar, but a Zoom presentation. So let's see how it goes today. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you, and this is what I'm going to be sharing. As you can see, the first slide is dealing with the COVID virus, and we're alone but together. And I'm going to read this, but I won't be reading throughout it. I just want to read this because it says exactly what I want to say about the COVID virus, COVID-19, and also us being together in virtual reality. Due to the coronavirus, we may be alone, but we can come together in virtual reality. Let's use our time alone well. Being physically alone affords us the opportunity to go within, not only sheltering within our homes, but also within our inner landscape. Because when you consciously change your inner landscape, you change your mood. A changed mood changes your personal experience. It has been said that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. I'm so appreciative of AARP for allowing me to be one of many instructors to bring you ways of not only coping with this situation, but using it to enhance your life. I would be remiss if I didn't also thank my friend and new business partner, Miss Carolyn Hartfield, for connecting me to this wonderful organization, AARP of Georgia, where real possibilities for change are made available. Now, let's move into the introduction. I need to do something here too. Yes. This meditation is, the name of it is Meditation for Stress Reduction and Wellness. The goal of meditation is not about controlling your thoughts. It's about not letting your thoughts control you. So I'll be talking initially about stress, about what meditation is and how stress is involved. But mainly I'll be pointing out what it's not and be telling you what it is from my point of view. And with that, we can move into the meditation. And then after that, we'll have a general Q&A answer, okay? Meditation is not a belief, but a practice which can provide insight into whatever you believe. Meditation is not thinking, daydreaming, spacing out, repeating affirmations, self-hypnosis, praying, or sleeping. It's simply a tool for to improve your inner awareness. Prayer is talking to God, and meditation is listening. You know, the part that we sometimes forget is to listen and then act on what we hear. Meditation is simply a tool, not a belief. Meditation is the practice and process of paying attention and focusing your awareness. Awareness of what, you might ask? Awareness of what you are experiencing at any present moment time. It's based in present moment. What we must remember that what is happening now in reality is present. The past is what has happened, and the present is what may happen, but the present moment is the only real time. Is that true? Nod your head if that is true. Mindfulness is the skill developed from the practice of meditation, is non-judgmental attention. And you develop that skill as you meditate. You begin to see your thoughts and feel your feelings, and then begin to put two and two together in a way that you can begin to redevelop. I call it, it's a self-observation, self-discovery, and then self-development process. That's the process. Self-talk. Let me move this out of my screen so I can see. Self-talk. Research has shown, again, for those who just came into the forum here, we're just talking about meditation so that you can get an understanding of what it's all about. Research has shown that the average person talks to himself 50,000 times in a day. And guess what? 80% of it is negative. I can't do this. I failed in the past. I'm so stressed out. I didn't understand you. Oh, someone has their phone on? Okay. I'll continue to talk.
Please mute your phone. Please mute your phone.
Somebody's phone is on, but I'll continue to talk, and hopefully you can hear me over that.
I'll take care of it.
What you think about, you talk about, and what you talk about, you bring about. And so what we can understand from that statement is that what we think about and self-talk about, it comes about in our life experiences.
Don't use if you're allergic to Illumia or any of its ingredients before starting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I'm wondering if the host can mute everybody's phone.
Yeah.
That's what I'm attempting to do.
Okay, that seemed to work.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody good? So how to remove this mental chatter? How do you remove this? We're going to be talking about how to remove it, and we're also going to be giving you a general idea of the posture and all of these different nuances that some people think are required. Well, one thing is not required. You do not have to sit in the lotus position on the floor with your legs crossed and palms and your fingers together. You do not have to do that. That is good for those who can do it that way. But we as elders, we can sit in a chair, and that's what we're going to do today as we meditate. The thing that we must keep in mind, and you don't have to strictly keep it in mind, but you do want to close your eyes so that you can focus your mind within. Your chin is usually parallel to the floor. Your knees are flat your knees are at a 90-degree angle, and your feet are flat on the floor, and your back is erect. That's the posture. That's just a general posture. The thing that I'd like to say is that if you can look at the chart on the right side of your screen, you'll see the way to breathe as you are meditating. So when you breathe in the air, your diaphragm right here goes down and your belly goes slightly out. That is filling your lungs up with oxygen. Oxygen is what allows you to think clearer. And the other side over here, that's when you deflate, when you exhale, that is when the diaphragm is up and you are totally letting out all the oxygen in your lungs. Not all of it, but most of it. That is the way to breathe. Just general information for those who may be doing it for the first time and may not know. What I want to remind you too, as we meditate, is what we're doing. What you may see is a high volume of traffic. I call it chatter in your mind when you're meditating. And how do you calm down the chatter in your mind? How do you relax so that you can see what is going on without getting involved, being carried off into the chatter? These are 3 tips. You relax your tongue because the tongue is associated with conversation. So as you relax your tongue, the volume of the conversation is lowered. Slow your breathing down. When you slow your breathing down, the volume is lowered. This is how to remove chatter or slow it down so that you can see what you see in spite of the chatter. Mental imagining, you can focus on something. This is why you see meditators focus on a flame or focus on an object, because that focus allows you to diminish the volume. Now, we're going to begin the meditation, but before I do, I just want to bring it up. The person who fails the most succeeds. What do I mean? I mean that even though you may not think that you're doing it right, and at many times you may not be doing it according to what you hear and other people say that they've gotten from it or how they see it, it doesn't really matter. Everybody sees it or feels it or is able to meditate in different ways, and they come to their inner silence in many different ways. And it's not really if you lose your thoughts, that's okay, as long as you come back to it. So, and the more times that you have to come back to your inner peace, the more times you're able to do that, you're succeeding, until you succeed at a point where you're able to be present at that moment. I hope that's clear. In my class, usually when people smile, I can see if that's clear, but I can't see some of the faces, so I'm not going to think about that. This is a different medium, so I have to get adjusted to that. We're going to begin the meditation, family. I'm going to play some music. You might not hear it, and in the beginning or at different times, but this is all practice, getting together to see exactly what works and what does not work. But the first meditation is called the silence meditation. And this is first meditation I use in all of my classes. What this meditation is designed to do is to have you stop, look, and listen to the inner landscape, to your inner landscape, which is different from mine and everybody else's. What it is designed to do is to allow you to see or to witness what you're thinking about, to witness how you're feeling about what you think about. That's what it's designed to do. And in doing so, you are able to then realize that in order to witness what you're seeing, there must be a witness. So you are going to realize, you're going to identify the witness inside of you if you haven't already done so. You're going to be able to witness yourself as you are experiencing life, to witness your self-talk and your feelings as they're happening in real time. And once you do that, that enables you to be in control of your responses in life. And how you are able to respond in your life determines the quality of your life. I see Kay's face. If that sounds good, nod your head. Okay. Thank you, Kay. So I'm going to start off with some music, and if the volume is not right, I have a person who is going to signal me and let me know. Okay. I want you to know that silence is not empty. It's full of answers. Answers specific to you, unique to you. So as you sit comfortable in your chair, back straight, palms on lap, feet flat on the floor. Slowly close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to just observe the thoughts. Observe your thoughts as they pass by. Observe the thoughts as if they're clouds in the sky. The clouds can take on different forms. It can be a scary form. It can be a happy form. Don't run away from it. Don't try to escape from it. Just let it go. As you close your eyes, feel what you feel and let it go. Don't try to grab it and don't try to push it away. Just watch. Be the watcher. Continue to watch. You deserve it, family. Continue watching your thoughts, not my thoughts, but your thoughts. Just watch. Feel what you feel and allow it to be without running away from it or allowing it to compel you to do anything. Just feel it. Feel what you feel. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, relax your legs. Just see what you see. Feel what you feel. Don't run away from it. And don't grab it. Feel a wave of relaxation moving down your shoulders. Relax the back of your tongue. Just let it be. This is your meditation, designed by you for you. The only thing I would suggest is that you be still, perfectly still, and allow your thoughts to pass by. Let them pass like clouds in the sky. Let your feelings pass. Feel what you feel and don't hide. Be here now in the present. Stay with it, family. Stay with it. You deserve it. See yourself. Stay with it, family. Eyes closed. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Just relax. Stay with it, family. Be patient with yourself. know that your thought patterns are the programs designed for you, by you. Some of us will see ourselves for the first time. We will know after seeing ourselves that what you see is what you observe at this moment. You can develop an identity with the observer inside of you. As we move back into this space-time continuum, feel your feet on the floor, feel your hands in your lap, and slowly open your eyes and smile. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. I want you to know that silence is not empty. It is full of answers. And just a mental note to make for yourself, I want you to see, was there a lot of mental chatter during this meditation? You don't have to tell me. You're muted, you can't tell me. But I know, because I have, and all the people that I know have mental chatter that goes on, that sometimes gets overbearing, sometimes diminish our clarity, and oftentimes reduces our immune system. And that is really what meditation can help you with. It can help you improve your self-image to yourself. It can help you improve the quality of your life from the inside out. If you see that lady there on the side, can you see what she's saying? She's saying, come on, inner peace. I don't have all day. Well, she's obviously just starting. Carolyn said, the soul always knows what to do to heal itself. The challenge is to silence the mind. Who's talking? While only 5% of our thinking and behavior is controlled by our conscious mind, 95% of our thinking and behavior is controlled by our subconscious mind. We'll talk about that at a later date, perhaps. The lady sitting and with her meditator, he's saying to her, okay, your posture is very good. Now, relax, concentrate, and slowly let go of your cell phone. She's not aware that she's holding her cell phone. What are you holding? That's the question. What are you holding? Meditation, it helps you to trash your negative self-talk and awakens the sleeping lines inside of you. You begin to see who you are and to step into your power. In summary, not letting your thoughts control you is a skill that can be developed. And it can be developed through sitting down in meditation or standing up in meditation, however you meditate, and seeing yourself, seeing your thoughts, feeling your feelings, and putting it together. Quiet the mind so your inner voice can be heard. It's always speaking. The inner voice is always speaking. Consciously, self-observe, discover, and develop new habits for your well-being. I'd like to say, before closing, to some extent, people do not decide their future. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. But I'd like to also say that to choose habits which serve your highest good by learning to practice inner techniques which can transform how you express and experience life. It's in your hands. It's in your hands, family. Be at peace until we next meet. Yes, quiet the mind and the soul will speak. That means with a still mind, we can more easily notice and listen to our intuition. Some people ask, how often should I meditate? Meditate daily. Just keep practicing. Although you may say, but I may get it wrong. And finally, the cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing. So I'd like to end by saying and begin our session, if we have enough time, begin another session of just 5 minutes of asking of those who want to ask questions about what we just did. I thank you for listening. You can now unmute your mics.
Everyone is now unmuted. If you have a question for Ahmon or comment, you can do that.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. How long was the meditation? Generally I can't meditate for long periods of time, but it seems like I was able to stay with it, and I just wondered, how long was that?
Yeah, it was about 7 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
I didn't get to my 10-minute mark because I was thinking about the time and all, but it was about 7 to 8 minutes. Well, we're going to do a lot longer meditations, and when we do that, you'll see that when you group meditate, it seems like the energy enables you to meditate even more, even longer time. Eckhart Tolle said it real good. He said, you put one log on a fire, it burns to a certain level of energy, but you put 10, it burns to a higher level of energy. So we're feeling each other's energy, and that enables us to meditate even longer. That's the power of group meditation. Anybody else? No other questions?
This is Kay. One of our volunteers wanted to know if you would be willing to share some of your slides, and you don't have to answer right now. I can always get back to them. I just wanted you to know that was a question.
Yes. So we'll talk about that later, and I can say to them, I'll give them my email, or you can give me theirs, and we'll talk about that.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
I would like to say, and we really didn't do that in the beginning. I should have done that, but I would like everyone in our meeting today to know that Ahmon teaches, or I should say leads, meditation classes at the Lou Walker Senior Center. And he's been doing this now for about 4 or 5 years. And he is a registered nurse and decided to go into meditation because of the type of patients he was seeing that had traumatic things that going on in their life. And he found that meditation really, really helped. So I do hope that everyone is really focused in and fully understanding the power of meditation, particularly as we're going through COVID-19.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate that. The next meditations will be on mindfulness. That'll be Thursday. I'll be dealing with mindfulness. I have a book suggestion that I want all of us to have, and we'll be talking about that book selection. I also, and that's going to be mindfulness. No more secrets. No more secrets to yourself, about yourself. That's the theme of it. The last one is going to be Saturday, and that's going to be very interesting. It's going to be Imagineering, creating, or self-development, creating the environment, the inner landscape in you that you want to see. And as you know, that the inside is the outside is a reflection of the inside. So as you develop and retool yourself, you're able to be whatever you decide to be, even as elders. And the last thing I'd like to say about that is that, yes, I say elders because I believe that elders are people who become wiser and use their experiences to become wiser. An older person just gets old, you see. And so I believe that all of us are elders. We are not allowing ourselves to not grow. And this is why meditation, Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, all of it is a great endeavor for people of our eldership. Thank you very much.
So before we close, I know that there's a poll question, right? Carolyn, did you want to say a few words about that?
Yes, I just launched the poll. Everyone should have it now.
So if you,
And there are only 4 quick questions. So if you would please take the poll, that will help us as we move forward. Shouldn't take you a minute, probably 10 seconds to go through and answer them. So we would really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much. Thank you, Ahmon, for a wonderful meditation session.
Thank you. Thank you.
And clap for him.
yeah.
Were there any more questions for Ahmon or comments?
I thank you all for your participation. It's been a great day. I enjoyed all of you. I enjoyed bringing it. Thank you.
Please complete the poll before you leave.
Thanks, AARP also.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Emily. We appreciate it. We appreciate you and everybody who was able to join us. We know that these are challenging times, and we hope this week you'll join us for some peace and mindfulness and to kind of get you moving. Ahmon, can you give me the information about the book that you want us to read? And I could share that with the group and how they could get it before they join us on Thursday.
It's interesting.
Something-
John Cabot, and hold on, I may have a copy of it on that I can put up on the screen, but it's John Cabot.
My Zoom. Almost.
Are we able to?
I don't have another one to two. Yeah.
Don't get a butt shot.
Wait a minute. Let me do this. Let me share. And so the air won't be empty. It's it's a meditation. He's a well known. His name is John Cabot, and he wrote a book on.
And that's C-A-B-A-T?
K-A-B-A-T.
K-A-B-A-T. Okay.
And his last name is Zinn, Z-I-N-N.
Z-I-N-N.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will talk to you offline, and maybe we can find something that I can email to those who registered today.
Yes.
And they can read something on it.
Yes. Yes. I thank you for that.
You're welcome. Back to you, Carolyn.
Okay, thank you, everyone. And I'm looking at the poll. We still have a few people online. If you would please take the poll, we would truly, truly appreciate it
This is the book.
as we move forward.
Yes, that's the book. She got it.
Emily.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Boy,
So I would like to say that tomorrow at 10 a.m.
that's the name of the book. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, go on. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. we will have Tai Chi. So please tune in with us tomorrow. As you may know, that AARP Georgia is actually hosting this for the entire week for National Volunteer Appreciation Week. So we really thank AARP for thinking about us and helping us to stay connected, collected, and calm as we get through this. So please enjoy your day, be safe, stay healthy, and complete the poll.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Yes.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
So are we complete?
Yes, I'm just waiting for a few more folks to complete the poll.
Okay.
I think I ended the meeting too soon yesterday, so I want to make sure that I give
Understood.
people time.
Okay. Now, so does it let you submit? Is that the problem? Because it's not letting me submit the form.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't finish it. That's the form that was up. It didn't let me submit it. And that's maybe because I hadn't completed it.
Okay, you did get a copy of the poll?
Yeah, I got a copy. Oh, okay. So what happens is that you have to complete the full poll form in order for it to register submit. If you just, and you have to go scroll down it because it's about 4 or 5 different sections.
Okay.
That's I just hadn't followed through with that.
And I don't know if you're talking about the Zoom poll or the one that we sent out for the AARP Volunteer Appreciation.
I'm talking about the poll that came up on my screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that should be this Zoom
Yeah,
poll. Is that correct?
that's correct.
Yeah.
It should say right on top, AARP Volunteer Appreciation.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did see it.
Okay.
And it's off now because I went through it.
I see. Okay, cool. We have 8 people that have completed it and 4 people that are still online. And I think that's just us and 1 other person.
Oh, okay. So we can conclude. And we had 20 people participate.
Yes.
Oh, really? Very good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to end the meeting.
Okay. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Stay. Have a great day.
Yes. Namaste.